And let's be heard. Billy Chris is on location in DC for what they're calling the Million Maga March. What are they saying?
We got the Proud Boys right here.
Oh yeah, the racist Proud Boys who have black boys, right?
That's right.
Hey, is that guy in the yellow hat? Is he a racist?
Yeah, apparently.
The guy in the yellow hat, he's a white supremacist.
Oh, something's going on. Something's going on, Mike.
It's Kurt Angle's theme music.
So I'm at 2nd Street, Mike, right in front of the Department of Labor building. The Capitol building here in the background.
So what was that? Was that much of anything? Or?
I guess not. I'm sorry. There was a police car there, so I thought something might be going on. I think it was just a minor verbal confrontation between the Proud Boys and somebody who was in disagreement with them. Looks like something else is going on. I don't know. Stuff kind of keeps starting up, and then not sure. I think there's some people trying to agitate them. Let's see here.
No, he doesn't seem to think there's a problem, right?
No, I mean, it's definitely more violent in Philly, I can tell you that.
The media was dubbing this to be a white supremacist rally, right?
That's pretty much what they said, yeah. When I read about it last night online, they were claiming it was going to be white supremacists and, you know, all kinds of agitators and things like that. So but it's not really what I found until just a minute ago here, but it seems like people are trying to instigate the Proud Boys is what I'm saying.
Well, is anybody breaking any businesses, like busting in through the windows and taking all the
I haven't seen any of that, no.
Any fires?
No. Thankfully, no. Nothing like that.
No fires, no busting up of businesses, no rioting, no looting?
No, sir.
Just a bunch of African-American white supremacists.
Yeah, they seem to be on the rise, unfortunately, right now. Lots of evidence of that today here, Mike. Yeah.
So what's the ultimate sense down there? Are people there just to support the president, or what does the goal seem to be?
Yeah, I've talked to a few people, did a couple quick street interviews, which I'll try to get up when I get back. And, you know, the sense I get is people are just disgusted with the voting and, you know, what they've heard about the fraudulent activity with the voting. And, you know, they're expressing their concern and you know, just want to make sure that it's accurate. And I've even talked to some Trump supporters that said, listen, if we go through it and it's proven that Biden had more legal votes, then we have to accept it and we have to move forward, which is very different, I think, than what we've seen in the past 4 years, like with the Trump administration.
That's right. How the tunes have changed, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
We had 4 years of resist and not my president, and now it's like, oh, it's time for you guys to accept the results, and it's time to heal, everybody.
Yeah. Let's all get along now. All of a sudden, I'm just going to turn the camera around while I talk, because I'm sure people would rather see what's going on than my ugly mug. But
are people upset with the media coverage of what's been going on?
Yeah, actually, I did get some video footage earlier of some chanting of, you know, CNN sucks, Fox News sucks. So it seems like, you know, Republicans or conservatives have turned on the entire media platform at this point, but I don't necessarily blame them based on some of the stuff we've spoken about on the show. And unfortunately, it does seem like the media has been manipulated a bit on both sides. So
nobody was chanting WFYL sucks, though, right?
No, actually, no. I got a couple people saying Mike G rock stuff.
There you go. I got the Philly Chris fan mail over here.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking, brother.
But there are a lot of people there. I see it as
And
a
a lot of
no-win
people
because the
selling
media is gonna say one of two things. If the turnout is light, they're gonna say, "See, nobody cares and nobody supports the president, and it was a dud." And if the turnout's heavy, they're gonna say, "Look at all the coronavirus they're spreading. What is wrong with
Right.
them?"
Exactly. Now, one thing I have noticed, and I'm sure they'll pick up on it in the media, as you can see as I walk around, very few people are wearing the masks. But I think at this point,
So if they would have worn
tired
masks,
of the
if they would have worn masks, then they would have been like Los Angeles, California, and have the most cases that we've seen ever, right?
right, exactly. Yeah. You were talking about that with me off the air last night, and you bring up a good point. I mean, is it working or not?
Right. If the government has mandated the path that they say we should be going on, right? They say these are the measures that we need to be taking and we are not currently taking. This is the science, and we're going to follow the scientists, and they've been imposing these
this guy
measures
earlier.
by government mandate.
He doesn't like Trump.
Oh, he doesn't like Trump?
Yeah, seeing all kinds of crazy stuff out here, but most of it's pretty peaceful, to be honest with you.
That sign said GD the Bible?
Yes, it did. He's anti-religion.
Huh. Well, if God doesn't exist, then how is that possible?
Right. Yeah, right. That's a good point.
Well, yeah, the bottom line was we're talking about the government mandates in places like California and Los Angeles right now. If you walk outside without a mask in Beverly Hills, it's actually a misdemeanor, and you can go to prison for that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Been in place since March or April. So you've got these mandates, these government mandates. Everybody's got to wear a mask everywhere. All these businesses have been shut down. And these are the things they're saying, oh, the scientists are telling us this is what we need to do, and we're going to follow the scientists. So these are the things that we're going to do. The government's going to get involved. But they've been doing this since April, and yet we're just now having the most cases ever, right? The all-time high.
Right.
So if you're doing the things that you claim are the best things to do, it would seem to me that the results should be something better than most amount of cases ever, right?
Right, exactly.
It should be somewhere better than the worst we've ever done.
Yeah, it's interesting how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, call me crazy. No, I'm not a scientist or anything. You know, I'm just doing this knucklehead with an opinion. You know, so forgive me.